Welcome to Stogie TV, the show that features the world of cigars. This is the segment called Straight Out the Humidor, where we answer questions straight out the humidor. I'm your host, Kennedy. We have Frank and our special guest all the way from New York,
Francis,
and the name of your beautiful company,
Cigar Chasers.
Cigar Chasers. So once again, Straight Out the Humidor is where we answer questions from our viewers just like you. Let's go and get right to it. Wait a minute. Our cigars, we are smoking the Montecristos. I got the Romeo and Juliet Añejo. You have the same? You have the same? You have a Montecristo. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's part I'm going to edit out. And we're going to move right on. Right? So let's go and jump to the first question, Frank, if you don't mind. Let's get to our first question. All right, our first question from Deborah out of New York. How do you deal with a rude rep of a cigar company? That's a good question. And I'll tell you from experience. A rep, by the way, for those who don't know, a rep is someone who literally reps the organization. They are the face of that particular cigar company. And what their job is to sell that particular brand to that particular cigar shop and to get the word out about that particular cigar to either continued consumers or new consumers or persuade consumers to literally switch over. Here's the problem. They don't understand customer service. Some of them. For example, you have excellent reps, and I'm going to throw some names out there. Rocky Patel's rep, Hollywood, my man, all day long, customer service, off the charts. You have Pete Hernandez, one of the baddest reps in the world. These guys talk to you, not at you. You also have Jeff Grover. These guys, like Jeff, are experts at what they do. They're not I don't want to call them experts in cigars because they don't want to be called experts in cigars. They want to be called experts in customer service. I can't tell you how many times I've been pissed off. I've been in a cigar shop like this one, and some guy's sitting right there looking at you, just staring at you, doesn't say anything to you. But then once he gets inside, he has a cigar that he's trying to sell you. And I'm like, dude, no, I don't want your cigar. I don't want shit you're selling. You didn't even say hello outside. You don't know who I am. And you don't know who I'm with. Jumping to conclusions, want to be rude, or I'm a cigar smoker. Look, I'm a cigar owner. I've had a cigar rep come outside, sit next to me while I'm smoking something totally different now, and not say a word. Not say a word. They didn't ask me, hey, how are you doing? Hey, what are you smoking? Hey, I'm the rep. No introduction, nothing whatsoever. Nothing. Now, what does that do for a consumer looking at that particular brand of company now?
I was looking at somewhat like a snob, you know what I mean? So when you get certain situations, when you go in certain places, like I have a rep, you know what I'm saying? I know a couple of them. You know, Mari Navarro, you know what I mean? Jeff Yu, great guy, great lady, you know what I mean? She always presents the product and greets the customer as family, you know what I mean? So if you're not comfortable with that person, why would you think that I want to lean towards buying your product?
I'm telling you, it makes the company look bad.
And to me, personality sells your cigars. Because if you have a great personality and you're
not pushy,
not to be pushy,
right,
but also you're comfortable, you're approachable.
Right. Information.
You makes you want to know more and get curious about the product.
Exactly. And they
like Eddie Ortega, love. He is the most welcoming man I know in the industry. And to this day, I will always support that man. I don't care about anything else. That man always will get my money. Because his personality is so genuine, and that sells. I have met some reps that be drunk,
Wow.
that don't conduct themselves correctly, and that just tells me a lot about the company, because you actually hired this person.
Exactly.
And they are the direct contact, the direct face of that particular company.
Yes, and that discourages me, and I will never partake in any of their events, or I'll never be a consumer to their product.
Yeah, it affects the company greatly, and people don't get that.
I mean, even Drew Estate, they're crazy, but
I'm
they're
telling-
fun.
Jonathan Drew is off the chain.
Yes.
Off the chain. And his rep, Jason,
Yeah, Jason's on
dude,
point.
man, that dude is cooler than a fan.
You know what I'm
Most
saying? And that makes you want to buy their product.
I'm telling you, and
Always greeted.
I met him. I met Willie Herrera.
Yes,
I met
Willie is
Jason. Oh, man.
Awesome.
Smooth,
Omar
cool
from
guy.
Fratello,
Right?
awesome dude. Awesome. And I will always support because of their personality. I don't like a stuck up, oh, I'm Mr. Wanna Know It All. I'm too good. Maybe I'm not catering to your demographics. You know what I'm saying? Because they're good with that.
Demographic, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, okay, well, you will not ever get my dollar, and I will definitely talk bad about your product.
There it is. So as you can see, the reps of the companies and business owners of companies, you're listening from the people. We're telling you straight up. So with that being said, we'll be right back, and we're going to have more with reps in the business. Welcome back to Straight Out the Humidor on Stogie TV. Don't forget, if you want to have your questions answered on our show, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Stogie TV. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to answer your questions on our show. We're talking about reps and cigar owners in the business who are just plain rude and how that affects the cigar brand. We talked about some great guys earlier, man. The Pete Hernandez, Hollywood from Rocky Patel. You were mentioning the from, not Ortega.
Talking about
Omar from Fratello.
Oh man,
yeah.
Cool guys.
Cool.
You talking about Jason from Drew Estates.
Even Edwin from Drum Cigars. He's my boy.
Smooth guys. Jeff Grover. These guys talk to you for 5 minutes. I don't care what you're smoking. You're going to smoke whatever they got.
Yeah, they
available.
convince you because they know how to persuade with the charisma. You got to have charisma in the industry. You can't be tight. You can't. This is not a tight industry. We got regular folks that smoke.
family.
But you got from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Even
You
when
got,
they leave.
You got sanitation guys that you got to, get to.
Yeah.
To the Wall Street guy. So you got to be able to fluctuate for every kind of person that's coming into that shop.
Absolutely. Because you
You
don't
know-
know
who's who in this industry.
Exactly.
and you don't know who's smoking for what.
Because a lot of
Yes.
times you go there and they're looking for the suit and tie guy.
Right,
You know
that's
I
what
mean?
I'm saying. You can't.
But when you come in with the shorts and the t-shirt, they look at you crazy or whatever. They're not responding to you. when you asking the question or whatever, I mean, it's kind of like a nonchalant attitude. So.
And that's the same guy that's going to buy 4 or 5 boxes on that spot.
The millionaires don't walk around in suits all day.
Exactly.
No, they don't.
The ones that want to be millionaires are the ones walking around in suits all day.
Exactly.
That's right.
So let's get it together, people.
And going back to what you mentioned, Francis, about how it affects the cigar brand. You're looking at the cigar brand, and immediately the face of that individual who reps that brand pops in your head.
Yes.
And you're like, you know what, the hell, this product is bullshit because the person who reps this company is bullshit.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I've seen situations where, been in situations, they walk right by me when it's time for them to pack up. No goodbye, no, hey, let me get your email. Let me give you some samples. Hey, check this out. I know you're smoking this. I know that's your go-to cigar. But in the near future, if you ever decide to try something different, or hey, you may have a friend that's looking to try something different.
And I always feel you need to give samples. You can't force somebody to buy something that they never tried. I don't believe in that because I'm not going to spend my money. I work hard for my money to go and spend on something that I might not like. But you give me a sample, you might get me hooked, and you got a loyal customer for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
So you have to give samples out.
A great personality with the sample cigar, you got a client.
You got a win-win situation there.
And it's unfortunate because you have some top brands out here with some horrible reps.
Yes.
It's a sad situation, and people don't get product association, product and people association. You had a bad experience with this particular person, and that product is automatically associated with them.
Yes.
Oh, this is the rep. Hey, I'm a rep. And business owners, same thing with business owners. The same thing. If you are an owner, you're a new guy, you're a boutique cigar, and you show up to a cigar shop, just don't walk by everyone expecting everyone to know who you are or to say hello to you.
Yes.
It's not going to happen. You are the owner. You are the boutique guy. You're the one who came up with this product. You need to open your mouth, shake hands, greet everyone from a distance, whatever the case is. Good old-fashioned customer service.
Yes.
I never even heard of you before.
Yes.
Right.
And now you're walking around, hey, you're a cigar owner. What? So that means you're a cigar owner. That means you stop talking to people now? People forget. The people who are at the cigar shop are the ones who pay the bills for those cigar owners.
Very much.
We're the ones buying the cigars. Unless you open up a cigar shop or open up a cigar product to buy yourself and enjoy it for yourself,
Right.
it's not going to happen.
Right.
We're the ones paying the bill.
Yeah. And I want to mention Jose Blanco, another cool dude, and he gives back. He gives you knowledge. He had gave a seminar, broke down the whole entire process of a cigar, and he gave me so much knowledge that I really appreciate, and I love his cigars.
Beautiful. I mean, look at Pete and Anwar from King Cigars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pete and Anwar, yeah, those two dudes, man.
Yeah.
I love the concept. Smoke like a king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smoke like a, you know what I mean? Or a queen.
They need to tweak that.
Or a queen.
Yes.
I mean? But I love the whole concept of royalty.
Right.
I love that. And if you're looking at my cigar ash that just fell between my legs, hey, what can I tell you? It's cigars. It comes with the territory. It's supposed to happen. But man, I'm glad we were able to talk about that situation, and hopefully that the reps and cigar owners, and hell, even cigar shops. You have cigar shops, you go outside and sit down, no one will say anything to you. And you walk into a cigar shop, walk in, no one will say anything to you.
Yes.
And they expect you to purchase something. It was not knowing that the cigar shop is where you go for customer service. If you can go any place on this earth to get a brotherhood or a sisterhood feeling, it's the
a
cigar shop.
Definitely.
Hands down.
And not only that, cigar smoking is a very intimate time in a person's day. You know, this is the time to slow down. Either you meditate or relax. So for a person to feel uncomfortable, It's not
You don't want to be in that area.
It's not a good thing.
You don't want to be in that area.
You don't want to be in that situation, and you will never go again to that same place.
And that's just why a lot of shops have so little people inside, because the new people that's coming in are not welcome. They're not welcome like the regulars that's coming into the shop.
Right.
I done ran to a lot of shops like that. When I come in, they see us or whatever, they looking crazy or whatever, and it's like, I got 5 people with me, bro.
And you don't know how much money we're going to spend.
Exactly. So
it's like this cigar shop here, Cuenca's. This is my home shop. I love this shop. And I found this shop, I'm telling you, I was driving down this road during the Super Bowl in 2008. And I wanted to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, everybody was packed, and I saw everyone sitting out here. They had a huge screen outside.
Wow.
Everyone was smoking, and I literally screamed out the window, "Hey, you got room for 2 more?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course, come on by."
Right.
So we parked, got in, welcomed with open arms, and had a blast. Met the cigar rep of that particular night, and from that day on, I've been a loyal customer and fan of Cuenca Cigar Shop. Then the owners, Anna, Miguel, the sweetest people in the world. My wife comes here. We have the time of our lives. And I've been to some other cigar shops that are straight bullshit. I walk in, "Hey, how are you?"
no response.
Crickets.
No response.
Crickets.
Just crickets.
It's
And like you expect me to buy something?
Yeah.
Oh, they look at you like you're not a real smoker, and then I start hitting them with this, that, and the other, and they're like, "Oh." Yeah, stop underestimating people.
Yeah.
That's what you need to stop doing.
Stereotyping.
Stop underestimating people.
Then you ask, "Hey, what do you have any specials? Anything new on your shelves?" "Oh, check." What do you mean check? Check. And that's why these cigar shops shut down, because of bad customer service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Cigar smoke is not a cheap habit.
Right.
So when we spend money on a cigar, you mentioned it, it's a moment to ourselves. It's something that we want to enjoy. We're comfortable. The last thing we need, the last goddamn thing we need, is some rude ass either shop owner, rude ass cigar owner, or rude ass rep of that particular
Or
brand.
even the host.
Or the host.
You know, the cigar host. You know, that too.
So hey, I like to say big shout out to all the reps and cigar owners who are doing it big.
Right, doing it
Big
right.
shout out to
Shout out to Mari.
Pete Hernandez,
For sure.
Jeff Grover, Marty. Who else is out there that's off the chain, man?
I want to give a shout out to Cigar Inn in New York City.
There you go.
Those are my boys, Aficionado Cigar Lounge in New York City. Check them out whenever you go to New York.
There
Gus,
it is.
Bill, and Bass, the best hosts, the best owners. They treat you right. Check them out.
Nice. Hollywood from Rocky Patel. That dude is so clean. They call him Hollywood for a reason.
Also got my man Laz too. Laz.
Oh,
Brooklyn
Laz
Cigars.
over at Brooklyn Cigars, man.
Definitely.
Him and his beautiful wife. You walk in, you don't want to leave.
Yes.
You're at home.
Yes.
Oh, that's straight fam over there. And we can go down the list of cigar shops,
Yeah.
not only in Florida, but from around the United States, and people that we've just met that really represent their brand. He needs a cigar. He has a lot of stress going on, so he needs a cigar. But nevertheless, that's how it is in Miami. We can sit outside, enjoy ourselves, and smoke, and we're having a great time. So Francis, I really thank you for being on our show today and our segment. I hope we can have you back. Frank from Kutter Kings and Francis from Cigar Chasers. Your company, Cigar Chasers, is coming out very soon.
Yes, coming to you soon. Cigar apparel.
I can't wait. And Frank, you got some big stuff coming out for the cigar world.
Most definitely.
Lay around for it. Kutter Kings, remember that name. And then, of course, you have Stogie TV, and we are that platform that's going to bring you all of these beautiful things in the cigar world. So we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Straight from the Humidor on Stogie TV. And if you have a question you'd like us to answer, remember, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Stogie TV. We'd love to hear from you.
Just ask.
Just ask, baby, just ask. So with that being said, hey, big shout out to BOTL, SOTLs from around the world. drink well, smoke well. Until next time.
Salud.